Good morning. I pray that your Thanksgiving day is off to a great start. And I pray that you are surrounded with love from family and friends. And I also pray for those this morning who woke up and life is different. This is the first Thanksgiving without that special someone, family member, friend, confidant, intimate relationship, and or you're just missing a person who's been gone a while. Wherever you are on the spectrum this morning, I pray God's presence and peace be with you throughout this day, and know that you have a church family and a pastor whose love and care and concern for you is ongoing, not just for Thanksgiving Day, but for not only the rest of 2025, but all your days. And I'm excited to come to you in this way this morning because wherever you are in that spectrum, I mentioned we have a lot to be thankful for in spite of. This year's theme was unshakable, based in Hebrews 12:28. And I want to read it to you this morning real quick from the NIV. And it says, therefore, since we are receiving a kingdom that cannot be shaken, let us be thankful and so worship God acceptably with reverence and awe. You know, life around us is shaking all around us. Let's just call it what it is. I was trying to come up with something that sounded very professional and educated, but the reality of it is, it just is what it is. Life has been shaking around us. Tornadoes, storms, hurricanes, people displaced, job loss, policies being changed that harm and hurt people, especially Black and brown people. Financial systems being thrown off by different decisions being made with tariffs, a president that is unstable, local government that at times doesn't know which way is up. However, in the midst of all of that, you can add to your own things, your own challenges with maybe your health, your finance, your family, your friends, your jobs, your networks, or just not feeling stable within yourself because of all that's going on, anxiety building, feeling the emotional and mental tolls on the body. Wherever you may be in that, let us anchor ourselves in this scripture, because God told us in Hebrews 12 that things would be shaken, but his kingdom would not. So let's look at a couple of things real quick. Therefore, meaning it cancels out everything before it, or in some cases adds to it. Therefore, since all that is happening, therefore, because of everything you've been through, church, God's people, we have this kingdom that we've received. So one, he's gifted us something, and that gift is grounded. It can't be shaken. God's rule and righteousness will never change. He's the same yesterday, tomorrow, and forever. So take heart in that promise on this Thanksgiving morning, that his ways are not our ways. His thoughts are not our thoughts, and they are unchanging, which means his love, his care, his concern, his compassion for his children never changes. He's angry with us at times for a moment, but his everlasting love lasts a lifetime. And so that doesn't change, right? That gift of his kingdom, his rule, his righteousness, his ways, his redeeming heart does not change. It's grounded. It can't be shaken. You can't shake God. God does the shaking, but God can't be shaken. And since we're in his hands, that means we can be stable in the midst of unstableness. We can be certain in the midst of uncertainty. We can have peace despite the chaos and the storms and hell that may be going on around us, because God can't be shaken. And as long as we're in his hands, our souls can't be shaken. We can stand steadfast in his strength, because in him is the fullness of joy. In him is everything we need. In him we can mount up with wings like eagles and fly, as Isaiah, the wise prophet, said. So we have this gift. It's grounded. It should give us a spirit of gratitude. Let us be thankful. No, things aren't maybe the way we want them. No, we might not have everything we want. Some things are going to get worse before they get better. And we should still be thankful, because God is God. He has redeemed us. He's taken care of the most important part of our lives, which is our salvation. And because of that, we have certain promises, like he would never leave us nor forsake us as long as we're doing his will. And even when we're out of his will, he's still present with us. He provides. He's a provider. He will give us exactly what we need, when we need it, where we need it, and how we need it. So let us take heart and be grateful and glorify his name. Worship him with reverence and awe. That's how not only we show up to worship on Sundays, but that's how we walk and live. How are we living? Are we living in a way that brings reverence and that we have an awe of him? I'm in awe of God and what he's doing in the life of each and every one of us. In spite of us being who we are, I'm in awe of God of what he's doing and how he's holding us together in spite of these crazy times and crazy things happening and these things that just don't make sense. And you wonder who in the world decided to make some of the decisions that we're experiencing. And when some of the hate and ugliness and cruelty and evil is happening, we're like, God, where are you? God says, I'm right with you. I live inside of you and I'll guide you through it all. So let us reverence him. Let's live as if God is real to us, because he is real and we trust him with everything. We might can't trace him sometimes, but we can trust him with everything. So I hope this Thanksgiving for you is a great one, knowing that we have a kingdom that has been gifted, that is grounded, that should give us a grateful and a heart of gratitude and lead us to glorify his name. May we do this on this Thanksgiving. Love you. Take care. And look forward to seeing you real soon on Sunday, November 30th.